everybody! On this video, I'm going to teach you about points, lines, rays, and angles. So before we get into learning how to actually draw those, I made up a little rhyme with some hand motions that will hopefully help you with your drawing, to help you remember them, okay? So the first time, I want you to watch me and follow along, and then you can practice, okay? So here's how it goes. We'll start with a point, and then to a line segment. Lines go forever and a ray goes one way. Last we have an angle which is made of two rays. The point that connects it is called the vertex. Okay, that's it. That's it. There's like 4 lines. So now I want you to stand up, and you might feel silly, but I want you to do it with me and practice, okay? I'll do it with you. Here we go. We'll start with a point and then to a line segment. Lines go forever and a ray goes one way. Last we have an angle which is made of 2 rays. The point that connects it is called the vertex. And that's it. Okay, I want you to pause the video and I want you to practice that 3 times by yourself. And then you can watch my video about how to draw them.
Okay, now that you've practiced the hand motions, the drawing is going to be the easiest part. Okay, so we'll go one at a time. We're going to start with the point. Here is how you draw our point. And every time we have a point, we name it a letter. So this point is going to be A. Then we have a line segment. So this is what a line segment looks like. A segment just means part of. So we have part of a line. There's a point there, we name it A. And a point here, we name it B. And the points show where the line starts and stops. So after we draw it, how we would write it out, if it asks you in your book to write it, is like this. A, B. And then we have our line segment. Okay? Here is how you draw a line. We're actually going to do the same exact thing. Here's our line segment, A and B, but a line goes forever. So we need to make sure we have arrows on both ends to show that it goes forever and it never stops. If it asks you to write a line, we have points A and B. Here's our line, but A and B go forever. So that is how you would write it. An array goes one way. So we're going to draw our ray, A, B. There's our line segment. A ray only goes forever one way. So you can draw it this way, or you can draw it this way. Both of those work. Okay? So I'm going to draw it this way. That means if I write it, I would write it like this. AB, here's my line, and it goes forever past point B. What if I drew the arrow going this way? Then this is how I would write it. The ray goes forever past the A point. Okay? And last we have an angle, which is made of 2 rays, right? So we're going to start with our regular line segment, like we've been drawing. We have A and B, but this time we have a 3rd point, and it's called C. Okay, so here is how we draw our angles. We have to make sure that we draw our 2 rays. And how you could write the angle is C, A, B, or B, A, C. And I'll show you why. It's because we want to make sure it's in order. So here we could start with C, A, B. That's how we would draw the angle. Or if you drew the angle like this, B, A, C, that's how you would write it out. So we always want our vertex as the middle letter. Speaking of the vertex, does anybody remember where the vertex is? The vertex is right here. It's the point that connects the two rays that make the angle. And that's it.